leave Harbor Island and head over to Spanish Wells, where we'll spend the night at the Yacht Haven Marina. We're looking for a replacement anchor swivel and to collect our alternators that were left there for repair. I'm going to Wenger's Repair to pick up my alternators, and it's on the honor system. You leave them outside and you put the money in a drop box. Pretty cool. And you just drop your money in the payment slot. Like I said, there's not much of that left in the world these days. Incredible. We went to RB's boat yard to look for a replacement anchor swivel, which we found. I also needed a 12-inch length of galvanized pipe to act as a lever on a frozen seacock. The owner, Robert, didn't have one readily available, but he put an angle grinder in my hand and pointed me over to some old boat stands and told me to help myself. I mean, that's just outstanding hospitality and pretty much what we experienced throughout Spanish Wells. Yeah, we found this this big heavy-duty shackle here in Spanish Wells at RB's boat yard. And
remember we lost our anchor because of our setup.
Yeah, this is to replace the broken shackle where we lost the anchor. And I had this this shackle on board, so I just connected this shackle to the anchor and attached the new anchor swivel. And I'm mousing down the shackle pins with safety wire so they don't come undone. I didn't have safety wire. I was actually using zip ties, which I don't like because they can break. And I had also put a piece of fishing wire on there with a sleeve. But fortunately, one of the yacht captains next to me had some safety wire, and he was kind enough to give us a piece so that we could do this. So we've got these skin tags, or skin hooks as I call them here. And just as an added level of safety, I'm gonna put a piece of heat shrink tube over these to protect whoever's up here working on them, so we don't have any accidents. And if you guys don't have a heat shrink set, they're really cheap, and there's so many different uses other than electrical wiring that you could use heat shrink on. I think I may do a video on that. And while you're at it, get yourself one of these lighters. I don't smoke, but that little lighter there is worth its weight in gold. So there you have it. And I'll put another piece up here. And we should be good. The following morning, we leave Spanish Wells for the Glass Window Bridge. This leg of the journey takes us through the infamous Current Cut, a narrow channel through which large volumes of tidal water flow. Transiting the cut must be properly timed, as daily flows can be as strong as 10 knots.
Is everything cool, Drew?
Very much 1 knot current running against us.
This is just gorgeous though.
Look at that, we've got dinner tonight. Yeah, lovely Queen Bee caught dinner. We've arrived at our anchorage, where we'll be visiting the Glass Window Bridge. The color of the water here is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. And we're sharing the anchorage with 3 other boats. and it's as far as the eye can see into the horizon. We were absolutely mesmerized by the gin clear color of this water. After soaking it all in, we launched a tender and head to shore to do some exploring.
After a half-an-hour hike across the glass window bridge and the blazing Bahamian sun, we finally arrived at the Queen's Bath. I hope it's worth it.
That the Queen can actually bathe.
And the Queen Bee can take a bath, finally. Chewy gave up long ago and I had to carry him.
The landscape here appears almost lunar-like and quite captivating to the eye and the imagination.
Wow, did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that? Like maybe waves splashing in somewhere?
Yeah.
Maybe underneath there's like
There are
holes?
holes or something. It sounded like a bomb.
This one has sea urchins.
Yeah, that must be the big one.
See them right there? It would have water at probably high tide.
Yeah, this does get water. Look at this formation. This is incredible. We were trying to figure out how to get in. Chewy just showed us. Oh, it's not slippery.
The tidal pools were filled with these juvenile sergeant major fish, black sea urchins, and these curious armadillo shell-like creatures. I've been told they've been around since the dinosaurs, but I'm not familiar with their names. Put it in the comments if you know what they are.
Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Totally worth the walk. Hold on. Woo. There you can see the Queen Bee just off the tip of that point. This is the famous glass window bridge. One side is the Atlantic and the other side is the Eleuthera Bay. So here's an important lesson to learn if you're coming to the Bahamas. Watch for the tides. I've returned and this is what my tender looks like. High and dry. Ay, ay, ay. That's not good. Now I've got to find a solution for this problem. Anybody has any ideas? I could use them just about now.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Join us next week as we continue exploring the island of Eleuthera, a 110-mile long gem in the Bahamian chain.